So this is the question, what is glittering? Glittering, I have asked this question and you all have given the answer water. Water is correct answer, but here actually the water of lake is glittering, so we can say lake. Its answer is lake. Okay, but water is also not wrong, that means lake is answer. Okay, next one is how many cattle are grazing? Okay, so 40 cattle are grazing. What is there in the fountains? क्या है fountains में? There is life in the fountain. As you are listening, how I am explaining, how I am making the sentence. Okay, so everybody try to make the sentence, full sentence. What are sailing? The clouds are sailing. Correct? Now I repeat again. What is cock doing? The cock is crowing. Okay. What is glittering? The lake is glittering. How many glittering? How many cattle are grazing? 40 cattle are grazing. What is there in the fountain? There is life in the fountains. What are sailing? Clouds are sailing. Move forward to our next question. As you can see, our next question is true false. Okay, as you can see, true false, you have to write only T or F for these. Okay, wait, write T for true and F for false. Number 1, there are 40 goats feeding like one. Is it true? False. There are 40 goats feeding like one. 40 goats जो हैं वो एक की तरह खा रहे हैं, तो this is correct answer. Why I have written it false? There are 40 goats feeding like one. Is it true? This one is true. ये बेटा true है. The sky is full of dark clouds. So false. Dark clouds नहीं है. Sky is blue. There is yes, there are 40 goats feeding like one. हाँ 40 goats. Sorry, it's false. Question is there are 40 goats feeding like one, but in our poem there were 40 cows. That's why it is wrong. Okay, so we will write here false. False ही है ये. Here is given goat. I thought that it is written cow. Okay, so this is wrong because in our poem is given 40 cows are feeding. Now the sky is full of dark clouds. False. Second one, false. There is no snow on the fountains. False. There were snow on the fountains. There is snow on the fountains. People are working in fields. Yes, true. People are working in field. Blue sky prevails with small clouds sailing by. True. That is clear. So listen again. True, false. Sorry. First one is false, 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 true and true. Next, these are given question answer. You have to do question answer in notebook. ये भी question answer आप कहाँ करेंगे? Notebook में करेंगे. Next, it's also a question. The line signifies that the sky is clear. It's a question, so you do it in notebook. ये भी आप notebook में करेंगे. सारे क्वेश्चन आंसर नोटबुक में करेंगे, वो रेफरेंस टू कॉन्टेक्स्ट हो या अदर हो, जो भी हो. ओके, नेक्स्ट कंप्लीट द गिवन टेबल ऑफ राइमिंग वर्ड. हेयर इज गिवन अ टेबल and you have to write the rhyming word related to your poem. Here is given word. It is not compulsory that it is given in your book. One is given in your book and one you will write from your own. Here is written, see, here is written, here is given the rhyming word from your poem and rhyming word from the poem. First rhyming word you will write from your poem and the second rhyming word you will write your own. Here is written your own rhyming words. So number 1 is crowing. Crowing, a rhyming word of crowing which is extract from the poem is flowing, knowing. Glitter, tweeter, quitter. Okay, grazing, raising, blazing. Hill, ill, till. Retreated, defeated, retreated, cheated. Okay, sailing, prevailing, ailing. Now I repeat again. Crowing, flowing, knowing. glitter, twitter, quitter, grazing, raising, blazing, hill, ill, till, defeated, retreated, cheated, sailing, prevailing, ailing. That's it. Now come to the next. What is adverb? An adverb is a word or phrase which modify a verb, an adjective or an other adverb. Okay, we can say which emphasizes a verb, an adjective or an adverb. Adverb is a word that modify, जो और ज़्यादा modify करता है, जो ज़्यादा उसे force करता है, किसको? एडजेक्टिव को, वर्ब को, या खुद एडवर्ब को ही, जो उसे एम्फेसाइज करता है, जो उस पर और जोर डालता है, जो उसे मॉडिफाई करता है, दैट आर नोन एज एडवर्ब. सो एन एडवर्ब इज अ वर्ड दैट मोर एम्फेसाइज ऑन द, दैट मोर मॉडिफाई टू द adjective, verb and adverb. For example, and most probably you will see that at the last of the word you will see ly. Okay, most of the adverb make with the help of adding ly at the last of the word. Here slowly is an adverb. As you can see the example, they walked slowly down the hill. They walked slowly down the hill. Here slowly is an adverb. So here is given the clue box and you have to fill these according to the sense of the sentence. Here are given some clues: lazily, slowly, quickly, elegantly, annexiously. Annexiously means होता है चिंता, ठीक है, और एलिगेंटली माने होता है, मीन्स होता है कि कोई चीज़ बहुत देखने में मतलब एज इट इज़ लगे, बहुत अच्छी लगे, यूनिक लगे. दिस इज़ नोन एज एलिगेंट. सो वी शुड च्यू, मुझे हमें चबाना कैसे चाहिए? जल्दी जल्दी. वी शुड च्यू स्लोली. रामा फिनिश द एग्ज़ाम क्विकली. एग्ज़ाम तो हमें जल्दी करना चाहिए. बिफोर टाइम, उसने बिफोर टाइम ही अपना एग्ज़ाम कर लिया. डैश आई क्लैम्बर्ड आउट ऑफ द बेड इन द मॉर्निंग लेजीली. आपको पता है इन अर्ली मॉर्निंग जब आपको मॉर्निंग में उठना होता है तो आप उस समय बहुत लेज़ी हो जाते हैं ना, तो लेजीली. I clambered out of the bed in the morning. Students awaited the board results anxiously. जब आपका रिजल्ट आना होता है you became anxious, आपको चिंता हो जाती है ना, that's why here is written anxiously. Our principal dressed elegantly. हमारी जो प्रिंसिपल ड्रेस पहनती हैं बहुत कैसे पहनते हैं? एलिगेंट लगती हैं, एलिगेंटली पहनती. सो फर्स्ट वन इज स्लोली, सेकेंड क्विकली, थर्ड लेजीली, फोर्थ anxiously, fifth one is elegantly. That is clear. Next one is, in the poem William Wordsworth has described a sunny day in a countryside. Describe a beautiful day you spent with nature. Okay, you can use the framework of the poem given below and suggested last line for each stanza will help you to choose your theme. आपको ये जो है इन्हीं लाइंस की हेल्प से इस स्टैंजा को कंप्लीट करना है. सो हम ये लिख सकते हैं फर्स्ट स्टैंजा में, द सन इज शाइनिंग. सन क्या कर रहा है? शाइन कर रहा है. द बर्ड्स आर चिरपिंग. ओके, इट इज़ मॉर्निंग टाइम. तो ये कैसे टाइम हो जाएगा? मॉर्निंग टाइम हो जाएगा, है ना. वी हैव टू फिल इट विद आवर ओन. नेक्स्ट वन इज, अब क्या सन क्या करता है? शाइनिंग करता है. द सन इज शाइनिंग, द बर्ड्स आर चिरपिंग एंड इट इज़ मॉर्निंग टाइम. अभी इज स्टिल स्लीपिंग. अभी तक सोया हुआ है. निक्की इज डांसिंग. अंकुर इज अवेक. अंकुर जग गया है. दैट इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू. तो हेयर आर गिवन 4 पेजेस. 1, 2, फर्स्ट वन यू कैन सी 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so everybody complete this exercise. Today I will provide you PDF of this chapter. First you will watch the video carefully and after that I will provide in your WhatsApp and Google Classroom. Yes, I will provide you PDF in both. Okay, and first I provide you in the WhatsApp group क्योंकि WhatsApp पे जल्दी आ जाती है और it takes too much time. Yes, in Google Classroom. Okay, so one more thing is that आपको कैसे करना है? First you start your chapter with activity in notebook, then difficult word with word meaning and their synonym इन नोटबुक एंड देन क्वेश्चन आंसर इन योर नोटबुक. इतना काम आपको नोटबुक में करना है एंड नेक्स्ट बुक में आपको सिर्फ एक्सरसाइज करनी है, क्वेश्चन आंसर एक भी नहीं करना है. अगेन एंड अगेन आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग, so everybody listen carefully what I am saying. Okay, that is clear to all of you. Okay, very nice. So thank you for watching the video and everybody do your work in good handwriting in very systematic manner as I have written in the same manner. That is clear to all of you. Okay, okay, thank you very much. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you and have a nice day.